My name is Sam Sword. I'm a photographer from Christchurch. I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease in 2006. The photographs you're about to see are an expression of my journey with Crohn's disease. Being diagnosed was hard and a very emotional time for me. I had a lot of mixed feelings. My depression due to carrying an illness that doesn't have a cure made me develop anxiety. My anxiety stopped me from going out and doing things I once enjoyed. What if I'm not at home when the pain gets worse? Is anyone going to be able to understand the way I need them to get through this? I've always got a bit of pain in my stomach, but sometimes it can get so bad that I get nausea as well. It takes its toll and it makes me really tired. It can stop me doing my everyday things, like going to work. Part of having Crohn's is the worry of when I do go out to places, I need to know there is a toilet close by. So when I do go somewhere, walk into a venue or go somewhere new, the first thing I do is find out where the toilets are. I've been on a lot of different medications since I was diagnosed. I was taking roughly 26 tablets a day to try and control the pain and inflammation at the start. Then I was put on an injection once a week. I am now on a different injection that I take fortnightly and on tablets to help with pain and nausea. At the start, it was hard to find support as Crohn's isn't very well known in today's society. My specialist suggested talking to other people in a support group might help me realise some of my frustrations. He recommended a group called Crohn's and Colitis New Zealand. This helped me communicate with my family and friends without judging them and thinking they wouldn't care or wouldn't want anything to do with me. In reality, they did care and just didn't understand what was wrong and why I was pushing them away. It wasn't until then I realised I needed my family and friends around me. Pushing them away was only making things worse with my depression. I would become stressed, which made my Crohn's symptoms worse. Sometimes the pain would get so intense that the medication doesn't control it. The only way to deal with this pain is to go to the hospital for stronger painkillers and treatment in the hope that it will settle. My small intestine developed a stricture caused by inflammation. I had to have surgery in which 30 centimetres of inflamed intestine was removed. This put me into remission for about a year. I found once I started letting family and friends, old and new, back into my life by communicating with them and explaining to them what Crohn's disease is and how it affects me, I could live a semi-normal life. I could still catch up at parties, go for coffee, or just simply hang out, knowing no matter what happened, I would have the support and understanding from people who mattered most to me. The people who stuck by me when I tried pushing them away, my family and true friends. The worst thing about having an illness that has no cure yet is the unknown. I don't know what the future is illness-wise, it's just a waiting game for a cure. But in the meantime, I plan to enjoy my life as much as possible, and I encourage you to do the same.